We all have thought about being a part of a royal family since childhood. The life of a royal blood is often fantasized by many throughout the ages. But life isn't as easy as it may look like, even for the royal family. Despite all the bells and whistles, being a part of the royal family does not always guarantee a good life. The charming Prince William, his beautiful wife Kate Middleton, and their beautiful family are often the center of attention through various media outlets. Being a part of the royal family means their daily activities are newsworthy. The pressure of growing up with a pre-planned future may not be a thing for everyone, but the prince also had to deal with other heartbreaks and disappointments, such as his parents, complicated marriage and subsequent divorce, and the death of his beloved mother, Princess Diana. Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting video on Lord Luxury. In today's video, we will take a close look at the less amusing part of the Prince of England, Prince William's life. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. Lack of interest in the throne. Royal biography Andrew Morton wrote in William and Catherine, Their Lives, Their Wedding, via Express that, before starting school, Prince William genuinely had no idea that he was any different from anyone else. The pre-planned future already determined what Prince William is supposed to be even before he was born. However, Prince William was not raised with the knowledge that he would be England's king one day. Prince William's struggle with responsibilities is the reason behind the lack of interest in the throne. Number 2. Betrayal. Prince William felt betrayed when his mother admitted to having an affair. During a now infamous BBC interview in November 1995, Princess Diana spoke not only of her husband's infidelity with Camilla Parker Bowles, but she also admitted to an affair of her own. His mother confessing to an affair with James Hewitt was not easy on Prince William. The interview so angered him that when his mother called him after it aired, he refused to speak to her. Number 3. Divorce of the royals. Things went downhill the month after Princess Diana's tell-all interview aired in 1995. The relationship between Princess Diana and Prince Charles had become so strained that in December 1995, Queen Elizabeth II wrote letters to Prince Charles and Princess Diana, ordering them to get a divorce. As noted by the Los Angeles Times, the couple had already separated for 3 years up until that point. Prince Charles and Princess Diana's 1996 divorce was a bitter one, and it took a toll on Prince William. The book Prince William, a biography, noted that while Prince William was accustomed to the strained relationship between his parents, their eventual divorce nevertheless left him traumatized. Number 4. Separation from the family. Like most young royals of that time, Prince William was sent off to a boarding school at a very young age. The experience was not a pleasant one for the young prince. As noted in the book Prince William, a biography, the future king was sent to Ludgrove School when he was just 8 years old. While his mother, Princess Diana, was reluctant to send him away, his father, Prince Charles, wanted to continue the family tradition of sending children to boarding school. While he was said to be homesick as he adjusted to his new life at school, Prince William eventually grew accustomed to being away from home. However, it'd seem he still missed his family, as evidenced by the fact that his mother regularly wrote to him. Number 5. Center of attention. As a royal member, attention from everyone is something that cannot be avoided. According to the royal biographer Katie Nicholl, the then young prince tried to avoid the attention he attracted. However, Robert Jobson wrote in William's Princess that Prince William's reputation for shyness had more to do with his desire to avoid too much attention rather than actually being bashful. According to Jobson via Express, Prince William just did not like being photographed and felt that if he kept his head down, people wouldn't recognize him. The attention of the public was challenging following Princess Diana's death. In a 2007 interview with NBC News, Prince William recalled feeling as if people were watching him constantly, saying it was quite hard. He added that he eventually learned to just shut out the media. Number 6. Marriage of Prince Charles to Camilla Parker. In 1995, Prince Charles announced that he was marrying Camilla Parker Bowles. While Prince William was reported at that time to be happy for his father, Robert Johnson wrote in the 2006 book William's Princes that things were a little more complicated. Sure enough, privately, their mood was more one of acceptance than undiluted joy, wrote Jobson. Prince Charles and Camilla went public as a couple in 1999. Royal biography Penny Jr. wrote in her book The Firm via Express that the reason Prince Charles waited so long to propose was out of concern for his sons. Charles and Camilla reportedly wanted to wait for William and Harry to grow up before giving them a stepmother. While she wrote that the princes liked Camilla enough, accepting Camilla as a fixture in their father's life was reportedly not the easiest transition. Number 7. Military career. Prince William spent several years in the military, and what he saw during his service impacted the rest of his life. The royal worked as an air ambulance pilot with the East Anglian Air Ambulance, and he has spoken about how difficult the job was. Speaking to senior paramedic Don Anderson at an event in 2018, Prince William said of his military service, "You're just seeing all the sad things, all the pain every day." Prince William added that he took a lot home without realizing it, and that the despair, sadness, and injury he saw daily at work took a toll on his mental health. At 2018 This Can Happen conference, Prince William said that seeing children involved in car accidents was particularly hard on him. "The relation between the job and the personal life was what really took me over the edge," he said. Prince William's military experience was part of his motivation in the mental health initiatives he has led over the years. As noted on the royal family's website, Prince William is dedicated to promoting mental well-being and ending the stigma surrounding mental health. Number 8. College experience. For most first-year students, college life is often regarded as a period of transition into adulthood and self-discovery. This, however, wasn't the case with Prince William. Joanne F. Price noted in Prince William, a biography, that the prince was given a say in which university he would attend. But Prince Charles particularly wanted him to attend the University of St. Andrews before Prince William headed off there to begin his studies in art history in 2001. His grandmother set down some strict instructions for him, including that there would be no smoking, only moderate drinking, and definitely no drugs. Queen Elizabeth also forbade him to kiss a date in public. Notably, Prince William was required to be followed around by his personal police protection, and he was not even allowed to discuss his family with classmates. Although Prince William was able to blend in reasonably well on campus, and everyone was protective of the prince in their midst, he still drew a lot of attention, and the media swarmed the campus. The prince also had to be on constant guard against those who might sell stories to the tabloids about him. This surely must have been a difficult phase, unlike other college students. Number 9. Struggle with anxiety. Prince William has always been vocal about mental health ever since his exposure to military service and the same effect on his mental health. He has also talked about his anxiety in the 2020 BBC documentary Football. Prince William, in Our Mental Health via Vanity Fair, the royal opened up about his public speaking anxiety, saying that he has suffered from stage fright for years and would worry about how the people in the audience were reacting to his words. The prince often joked about his eyesight getting poorer as he grew older. This meant that he couldn't see the audience's faces clearly anymore, other than the speech in front of him. This is supposedly his anxiety-conquering tactic. Number 10. COVID-19. The global pandemic took the world by a storm. The virus also reached the royals. Prince William tested positive for COVID-19 in April 2020, but he kept the diagnosis secret for months. The Sun broke the news in November 2020, revealing that the royal was struggling to breathe during his illness. Prince William came down with the virus days after his father, Prince Charles, but didn't reveal his diagnosis to the public to not cause alarm. "There were important things going on, and I didn't want to worry anymore," he reportedly told someone at an engagement. Fortunately, Prince William made a full recovery and even carried out quite a few speaking engagements and other royal obligations via telephone and video calls during his illness, even though a source told the outlet that the prince was hit pretty hard by the virus. The prince was determined that everything remained business as usual, though, and the world never suspected that he was secretly battling a potentially life-threatening virus. That sums up the tragic life of Prince William. Did we miss out something? Do let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications for more luxuriously amazing content. Until then, adios.